32% more likely to win a top prize. But does that really mean anything? Welcome to today's Lotto lecture. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about 10,000 a week for life. Picture to the right, you can see what this ticket looks like. And here's some quick general things about the ticket. The top prize is going to be worth 7.7 million or 520,000 for the life of the individual. The ticket price is $20. The overall odds are going to be 1 in 2.96, and it was launched on July 1st, 2025. First, we're going to talk about the odds of each prize at launch so we can compare them to how they are now. So pictured off to the left, you can see the prize amount, the odds at launch, and the number of prizes. What we're going to be looking at today is the 10,000 a week for life, or the 7.7 million prize, and then we're going to look at everything that we can find in a book on average, so 1 in 30 down. So that's going to be the 100, 50, 40, 30, 25, and 20. So these are going to be the adjusted top prize odds for November 8th, 2025. Off to the right, you can see what prizes we have left. So the formula we're going to be using is the number of top prizes remaining over the number of winning tickets left times the overall odds. So this is our number of top prizes left, and then all of these numbers are the number of winning tickets left at each prize bracket. We're going to simplify to 3 over 2.9 million times 2.96. Simplify further to 3 over 8.7 million, and that's going to leave us with 1 in 2.9 million. So the original odds on the previous slide were 1 in 3.8 million. This means it is 32% more likely to win a top prize than it was at launch. So here's the most recent top prize claim we've had. It hasn't had a top prize claim since July 25th, 2025. That's nearly 4 months ago that we haven't seen a win. This has led to it being 32% more likely to win a top prize. It was bought from a Walmart at 6225 East State Road 64 in Bradenton. So how does this stack up against our previous tickets? Well, it's important to calculate the chances per dollar since not every ticket costs the same. $300 is divisible by all ticket prices, so we're going to assume that this is going to be our budget. And we're going to compare this with our current top chance ticket. So the formula we're going to use is the one top prize times the $300 budget divided by the cost of the ticket for every X tickets. So for Break the Bank, that was 60 over 2.9 million, which gave us 1 in 49,000 for every $300 we spend. For 10,000 a week for life, that's going to be 15 over 2.9 million, and that's going to give us 1 in 195,000 for every $300 spent. But the top prize isn't everything, so let's go ahead and look at the expected value per book. Over to the right, we can see the prizes that we will expect to be in the average book. So the formula we're going to use is the prize amount times the number of prizes in the book for each prize bracket, divided by the book cost. So for this ticket, it's going to be 100 plus 50 plus 40 plus 30 plus 25 plus 100 over 600, which simplifies to 345 over 600, and that gives us 0.575 or 58% return. Books of $20 tickets are going to contain 30 tickets. 58% return represents how much money we'd expect to win back on an average book. The return rate is pretty good. It's very close to the highest we've seen yet, which was 1 million holiday cash. And then the odds of a top prize being in any particular book are going to be 1 in 97,530. So to summarize, for November 8th, 2025, the odds to win a top prize on any one ticket are going to be 1 in 2.9 million. The adjusted odds for a $300 budget are going to be 1 in 195,000. And your expected return when buying a book is going to be 58%. And while the odds are low, the return rate is very high, and for a $20 ticket, the top prize is much larger than normal. So here at the bottom, we'll see the Florida Lottery tier list that I'm currently building. I've got all the games I've covered so far. I placed 10,000 a week for life at number 4, simply because I have Holiday Cash at number 3, and its odds are better, and its book return is better. And while this thing, or 10,000 weeks for life top prize is significantly higher, I've always been of the opinion that anything $1 million or more is enough to make life comfortable. So I don't need much more than that. So I'm shooting for the best odds to hit $1 million or more. I'm not chasing the big figures.
And now we're going to scratch one just for fun. Oh, that's a good start. We'll come back to that later. That's another great start. Could have a really good one here today. All right, let's see what we got. $50. And $50. We found another $100 ticket. That's incredible. The luck on this channel's been insane so far.
Well, how are we doing so far? So I've kept a balance sheet of all the money we've spent and all the money we've earned. Both a $20 ticket and a $30 ticket have netted $100. So that has put us at profit 120, even though I've lost on every other ticket. We've only won sets of $100, which is kind of interesting. This is not typically how the odds should work, but here we are. I'm doing pretty good. Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's Lotto lecture, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's lecture on 1,000 a week for life. Even though this ticket costs less, it's got a big secret I can't wait to unveil to you guys. Play smarter, know the odds. I'll see you tomorrow at 5:45 p.m. EST.